We gonna get active. Yes, sir. A little cloudy day for training camp today, but you know the birds was in effect. The birds were there. The birds was looking good. Pads on, stretching. You know, we a championship ball club, man. I don't know if people really understand how important that is to say my team competes for championships. You know what I mean? A lot of guys don't have that pedigree. They living off their grandfather's success, but we ain't that though. This ain't that in Philadelphia. This is not that in Philadelphia, man. Everybody here has a veteran in their room. We don't got a bunch of kids running around without no discipline. If you a D lineman, you talking to Cox every day. Pause. You know what I mean? If you a cornerback, you running around with Slay and them every day, learning from some of the greats. If you a wide receiver out here, you probably in the most prepared group in the National Football League. We're going to get into that, though, in a minute, man. These dudes are elite. Quez stepping up. Olamide Zakai's joint. These dudes are elite, these wide receivers. Stoutland getting physical. Stoutland getting active. I mean, come on, man. If you are young, this is where you should come. Christian Ellis, I don't know what's going on with this guy, man, but he trying to start. Coming off the edge, pressure. This is college tape, but he can do a lot. He can do a lot, man. And he's been making a name for himself, man. N'Kobe Dean got to stay on the field, man, or he will fall out of favor because they're doing a lot of stuff with Nolan Smith. He started today's camp off the ball. Then he had some reps in the 4-eye technique. Come on. He's doing a lot. We're going to talk about that a little later too, man. But Christian Ellis, you see him again, man, just the ability to just scrape and just let blocks and plays mature. The lateral quickness. Come on, man. In space. Great tackle. The Birds are just good at finding talent. You know what I mean? You just can't. Underrated talent. Let's talk about it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Before we get into the meat and potatoes, I gotta let you know, I'm going to let you know, this video was brought to you by Print Champs. Big Print Champs in the building. Just do what I say. Go over there. Use code Bully10. Get your LB merch. The iconic Hurt Season hat as featured on A.J. Brown's head around this time last year. You got your Ski Mask Howie tees. You got your defensive slime tees. Some of the best graphic tees in the game. Go over to Print Champs and get your fix, man. Let's talk about it real quick, though, man. Randy Moss really liked what he see out of the Philadelphia Eagles, man. Randy Moss really liked what he see. And Moss is one of those guys that matter. Moss matters so much to the game. We know he got a catch named after him. I just mossed him. We know that. But at the same time, Randy Moss is just a top 3 wide receiver, top 2 wide receiver, whatever you do ever in the game. And for him to come out here and say A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith have the Philadelphia Eagles have the best wide receiver duo in the game speaks volumes. Let's think about this for a second. Do the Philadelphia Eagles, do any other team in the league have 2 wide receivers in the top 100? Do anybody else got that? Because we keep hearing a lot about this Bengals thing. It's probably only one Bengals wide receiver that's top 100. It probably is, man. We hear a lot about all these other teams and their wide receiver groups, but nobody got a 1A and a 1B. Overall, you might have a better trio overall, but nobody got a better 1A and a better 1B than the Philadelphia Eagles. That's facts. That's actual factual. You know what I mean? But hey, I like what Randy's saying. Randy also talked about us potentially being able to run it back. Here you go.
The leadership of a Kelsey, of a Jalen Hurts, just the things that I've been reading, the things that I've been looking at on TV, I think the Philadelphia Eagles can get back to that. I really do. I mean, they got the key guys in place. If there's any team, just with the leadership of Jalen Hurts, the head coach, with the nucleus of guys that they already have, I think that if there's a chance, they can represent the NFC again.
And, I mean, Randy ain't saying nothing that ain't no lie, man. A lot of people are thinking that the Eagles could run this thing back. I stay away from talk like that because I really understand how hard it is to get to that level. But I ain't mad at nobody that feel that the Philadelphia Eagles can get it back swinging and get back in that mindset. So, yeah, it is what it is, man. We had some stuff going on in camp today, you know what I mean? Shout out to my guys, Philadelphia Eagles only. Yeah, man, they listen, man, they got what you need. This is where I get my daily stats from. Make sure you follow them on the gram. Let's get it. Some first team notes. N'Kobe Dean and James Bradbury did not practice, both listed as day-to-day. I think Bradbury, I know N'Kobe dealing with an ankle. I'm not sure what's going on with Brad right there. Nolan Smith played some off-ball linebacker while N'Kobe Dean was out today. That's crazy, man, because Nolan Smith was off the ball. Nolan Smith was lined up in a four-eye technique. Nolan Smith was everywhere, bro. And I wonder about this. Are we offloading too much information into the young player's mind already? You know what I mean? Guys traditionally do their best when you give them one role, one job, and tell them to play fast. The Philadelphia Eagles need to listen. We know Nolan Smith at this point in his career could do it all. Let's identify where we want him to be and leave him where we want him to be. Let's leave him where we want him to be, man. You know what I mean? Because need I say, listen, just leave him where you want to be. Quez Watkins and Dallas Goedert made beautiful catches and drills on back-to-back plays. Both of these guys are having a strong camp. Dallas Goedert's position or the respect on his name in the tight end community, that ain't never been an issue. But Quez Watkins been having a strong camp. He been looking like he got some people to prove wrong. I mean, you know what I mean? Quez talking. Jalen Hurts spun out of pressure and delivered a great ball to Dallas Goedert. Josh Jobe had a nice pass breakup on Devontae Smith. He's been having a nice camp. Jalen Hurts then immediately delivered a nice ball to Smitty for a touchdown. Patrick Johnson was carted off. Prayers off to Patrick Johnson. He was clearly distraught. Prayers that's nothing serious. Eagles then had Tyler Steen at right guard. Cam Jurgens side to center for 11 on 11s. Jalen Hurts threw his first interception of training camp in a 2-minute drill to Darius Slay. So that was the situation. They said Hurts threw an interception in a situational part of training camp, 2-minute drill, and a wily vet, Darius Slay, caught him slipping. You know what I mean? It's, I like to have something that Jalen could go to the drawing board with and try to fix. Because Lord knows the kid is he's everything. You know what I mean? The Eagles got another chance. Jalen Hurts kept it and was short of the first down. Nick Sirianni got in his face. Jalen Hurts did push-ups afterwards. Good teaching moment. That's crazy. The Eagles offense got another chance. Jalen Hurts kept it and was short on the first down. Nick Sirianni got in his face. Jalen Hurts did push-ups afterwards. Good teaching moment. Your $255 million quarterback is teachable. It's teachable. Accepts accountability. Then did push-ups. Come on. We in good hands, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. We're going to have more things going on with camp. Me and Philly Mike supposedly getting together this weekend. Hopefully we got time to do it. You know the vibes with that, man. Y'all have a beautiful and blessed weekend. Good week of training camp, y'all.